Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of the Drug and Alcohol Attorneys video newsletter. In this particular newsletter I want to talk to you about who you should and should not be taking advice from. So we get a lot of calls from families all over the country, and a lot of the time after I've had a conversation with the family, they'll say, well, I'd like to go back and discuss it with my family or the other people that are involved in the decision. And then a week goes by or 2 weeks go by and I don't hear anything. And then I call the family back and say, well, what happened? We had a long conversation, sounded like you're ready to do this. What happened? Well, we discussed it with the other members of the family, and we decided that we were going to let our loved one make the decision whether or not to go back to treatment. And I asked them if any of those people have had experience working in the treatment industry, if any of them are licensed clinical social workers, does any of them have a psychology degree or psychiatry degree, or are they medical doctors or anything of that nature? And invariably the answer is no. And then time passes, and then a month or two goes by and I get a phone call, and that phone call typically involves asking me what I can do to fix the situation, because invariably, as I've discussed in other videos, the diseases of addiction and mental illness only get worse with time, and of course their loved one who's well-meaning, when they tell them that they're going to do this themselves or they can voluntarily go to treatment, inevitably ends up getting worse. Things go south very, very quickly, and then the family calls me and asks me to fix it. And sometimes their loved one is not even somewhere where we can find them, which makes things considerably more difficult. So look, I'm not a clinician, but I've handled hundreds of these cases, Marchman Act, Baker Acts, and Guardianships that have come through our office. I can share my experiences with you. We also have access to a licensed clinical social worker. I have other therapists and clinicians and interventionists that are all over the country, and there's a ton of professionals that are seeing this newsletter. So if you're a family that reaches out to us and you want help, okay, I'm happy to share my experiences with you, but I can also connect you with other people that can share their experiences with you, that have the training to give you some advice. So, what I would say to you is if you're having a tough time making a decision, and I would tell you that getting your loved one into treatment with a Marchman Act or a Guardianship is a serious commitment of time, of energy, and money, and I'm sure that you've already gone through a lot of that already before you call me. So if you're going to make that decision, if you need advice, get advice from somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Because when you don't do that and you take advice from people who don't know what they're talking about, invariably things go from bad to worse. So with that said, if you need our help, you can reach us on the web at drugandalcoholattorneys.com. My phone's answered 24/7. 561-419-6095 is our direct line, or you can email me, mark@drugandaLcoholAttorneys. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.